Hello? Is this thing on? Once again, changed around some settings, so who knows? I think everything looks good. Everything seems fine. Everything seems okay. I think everything's actually probably perfect. Let's see. Bring up the old Dark Souls. Let's see if this is capturing Dark Souls or not. Because we're going to do some practice for MAGfest. Aha, there we go, nice. Get it going on the vertical stream here, if we still have this. Aha, there it is. Let's go, baby. Okay, now let's see. I think the randomizer should be all set. I'm just going to jump right on in. I'm going to jump right on in. Because, trying to speedrun it. Been doing a little bit of practice offline. Let's see. This. A little bit all over the place. Hello, Nina. Oh, is that super loud for anyone else, or? Why is that super loud? Yeah, whatever. Alright, we're gonna just start. We're gonna see how fast we can beat this randomizer. Still am a little bit rusty. Got a lot of music happening. Rando. My warrior's looking pretty good so far. Hang on a second. This seems like a rando that I was doing as practice, so we gotta re-roll. Let me see. Classic, dude. Tale as old as time. Alright, where are my utilities? Go ahead and do Dark Souls Rando. Prepare to Die edition. Alright, where's that randomizer? Am I in the right? They did run it already. I already ran the randomizer settings, but it didn't take. Maybe I ran it in the wrong directory or something. Let's try it again. Saying it succeeded. $11:02. Yes. Okay, cool. Hello. Yeah, unfortunately, this is an English-only channel, because I am too dumb to speak any other language. I am an American, so I'm very dumb. I'm so dumb, I don't even know how to work the randomizer that I'm trying to get running. Okay, let's see if this is a, this is correct now. I might have to, like, close out of the game. Yeah, see, it didn't do it. Didn't take. Let's, go ahead and quit, and we'll reopen it. Hello, Fayez. 1 second here, y'all. Okay, well, I re-randomized it. Maybe it was just, like, I don't know. Dark Souls Rando. Hitting play. In theory, this should work. This usually works. First difficulty, the first challenge of the Dark Souls speedrun is getting the fucking randomizer to work, apparently. That's what I'm talking about, baby! Alright, we're off to the races. Try this again. Rando. Reinforced Club is tempting. Thief looks like he has a thrusting weapon. Or she, I guess. Thief is always good, because then I can start with fire bombs, and that's kind of helpful. I feel like that's kind of what I'm going to do. Looking pretty good so far. Yeah, let's start as Thief. I think that might be the Baldur side sword. That might have a running attack that's 2. Thank you for all the hype highs on YouTube. Hope everyone's doing good today. We're gonna be a farmer. Shoutouts to all the essential workers out there. He's looking good in this outfit. This outfit kind of goes pretty hard. Alright, let's get started. We're just gonna try and beat this as fast as we can. Got a lot of practice we need to do. Take all that shit off immediately, because my god, were we weighed down. Oh, another thing I want to do... We're going to turn down the music, because we have our own music. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is kill the Asylum Demon. We're gonna miss a bomb, which is what we want to do. Trying to save ever so slightly a couple of frames. End up losing a lot more time. Dude, Steam sounds so fucking loud. Is that too loud for you guys? What do you think? I guess I could turn down the game volume as well. That might help. Yeah, so we got the Boulder Side Sword. I want to test it out really quick. I want to see if this does... Okay, so that's not a thrusting attack, so that's a little disappointing, but whatever. Go ahead and turn down the... Turn that down a little bit, too. Okay. We got our way out. You know what? Let me actually go up. I don't think there's an item here for the thief, but... Sometimes there's like a secondary item that's right here. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, open that up. I'm gonna do this as well. Let's see if we can get... Seems like the game's running a little choppy for me. It's hard to tell, though. I don't think it's too bad, but... Alright, let's see what we got here. First item. Rare ring, or a regular ring of sacrifice. Okay, not helpful at all. Gonna try and do the first little skip that we got here. Trying to skip this dialogue here. Did not work out, but... We got some egg vermifuge. See what Petrus has got for us. Looking pretty dripped out. Yo, what's up, Random Sum? How you doing, buddy?
Very well.
Very well. Happy Sunday. Collect Dark Soul. I'll do my best.
Now,
Yeah, let's see what he's got for us. Does he have... He doesn't have any arrows, which is a bummer. Halberd... he's got some decent weapons that we can pick up. I think we're good with our weapon right now, so he doesn't really have anything for us. Would have been nice if he was selling arrows, because then we could do some goofy stuff with it, but we'll have to wait until we find someone selling arrows. Shouldn't be too long, though. Ooh, good pull there. See you, Mateo. Alright. What's in the box? Sometimes you can get some good stuff in this. Oh, you know what I'm realizing? We didn't put this in race mode. We might have to start over. You know what? Let's just do it straight up. Whatever. It's not in race mode, but... That just means I gotta do a lot more checks. But that should be fine. So now it could be anywhere. I think we just got another set of Havel's armor. I wish there was a way I could set the randomizer to always be race mode by default, because I will always forget to enable that setting. It happens many times. Give up eventually mode. And you know what? Maybe I will. It's not... I don't know if it's necessarily helpful practice. Yeah, since we just started it, let's just go ahead and reshuffle. Do race mode. How you doing today, Randomsome? Okay, so we got 5 minutes in, and then realized that we were being foolish. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I have to close the game now. Race mode, fun mode. I agree. It's nice to just kind of not have to have it be a full scavenger hunt. Okay, let's see. See if it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. So we got to close out. That's fine. We got up at 6:30 today. So that would... so you woke up at 7:30, but it was in fact 6:30. Is what I believe you mean. Same thing happened to me. It was much later. I woke up at like 8:45, and I was like, how am I this well rested? That does not make sense. I am not someone who is typically able to wake up early and not feel it. I was very confused by that. Your pup took the extra hour back. It was crazy. I woke up and I was like, oh man. I could like feel it. Yeah. We both Frostbot and I needed the extra hour of sleep for sure. I remember waking up and I was like, man, I really... Wait, why is this happening? I don't know why this happens. Okay, what we're gonna do, we're gonna close out. Oh, I see why. I see what happened there. Okay, I see what's happening. So it was not generating a random seed because when you hit scramble and generate items, there's a seed code in there. Okay, so now we got a new seed. Open it up. These are all the things to learn before the big marathon in a couple months. Sure, but doesn't have consequences at 5 p.m. Yeah, yesterday was a big lazy day for me in Frostwad. It was pretty nice. I honestly feel like we both kind of needed that anyway. Now it should be completely different. Let's go! Okay. Alright. The important thing is the music stopped. Rando. Now, here we go. Looking good with the Smo helmet. Thief has Reinforced Club. That's pretty good. Hunter has Drake Sword, which kind of sucks. Pyromancer's tempting with this item. But then we lose out on the fire bombs. I think we're just going to treat this like a speed run. And we're going to do black fire bombs. Because that is very helpful. So I don't have to, like, potentially wait to find some. That's a good look, you know? There was a concert on Halloween where you fell asleep before the 10 p.m. doors. Yeah, some of my friends were playing a show on Halloween at, like, one of our favorite venues. And some of our friends were having parties. And we're like, oh, okay, like, maybe we'll try and do both. And then I realized what time the concert was. It was, like, doors at 8:30. And I was like, no, thank you. Doors at 8:30 and more than just my friends playing, and I was like, I don't think I can hang like that anymore. I'm too tired. Damn, I went too fast. Not fast enough that time. Okay, so far the Asylum Demon's kind of stomping me. I am sort of getting used to using a dual sense. A lot of my speedrunning time has been with a DualShock 4, and now I'm using a DualSense, so it is a bit of an adjustment here. I'll blame that for everything. Oscar looking good as hell. I don't really need to go up here. Let's not go up there. There is another item check there sometimes. Nice hat. I got excited. I thought my character was wearing a cool hat. And then I was like, wait. Not. So yeah, like, we could have gone up there, but since I'm playing as the thief, I don't have an item up there, so it's kind of... We honestly could use the dark sign, but I like holding on to these souls. I think the dark sign thing is also just an in-game time save, not so much an RTA. Get to try this again, though. Menuing needs some work, dude. Okay. Uchi. We got the Uchi. All right. Maybe Petrus is selling arrows this time. That would be helpful. He's also got a cool hat. Oh, short bow is actually a really nice thing for him to give me. Getting a bow means I am one step closer to being able to move swap, which will be very fast. Now, no arrows, heater shield, armor of the sun, large soul of a nameless soldier. I think this is a good exchange rate, so I will buy that.
Come again.
Okay, so when we can buy arrows, it allows us to get very strong very fast. I don't think this kills me. Okay, no, not even close. Lightning Spear, very good weapon. Very good early game weapon. Firekeeper Soul, very nice. We can't dupe that one. Dark Moon Seance Ring is interesting. I think that opens up... the tomb. Soul of a Proud Knight. Crystal Greatsword. Alright, we're getting some interesting stuff here. I don't need to loot the graveyard because none of these are technically key items, but I like to loot them just in case. Hey, what's up, OG? How you doing? Hope things are going well. Armor Smith box. Seemed like it might be a cool thing for a second. Dragon Slayer Great Bow, not good. Damn it. Crystal Greatsword is amazing in Rando. It definitely could be. If I can get the stats pretty quickly to use it. We have some pretty good early game weapons here right now. Okay, what else do I want to get? I guess let's finish looting the graveyard just to do it. My methodology for the Rando is to basically try and loot everything as much as I can so that I don't have to do, like, that much backtracking. So we will be sequence breaking a little bit wherever possible. I'm doing alright. How are you, OG? Just doing some practice for the Dark Souls Randomizer speedrun, because I'm going to be doing that at a live event in a couple of months. The beginning of next year. Okay, I will always take Bloomin' Purple. That's pretty sick. Let's just go right up towards Undead Parish. I need to remember that I just can absolutely kill these guys as much as I want, because in the speedrun I'm used to just like running past them, but... Ooh, Green Blossom drop is actually really good. Dude, the Final Fantasy VIII soundtrack is so good. You guys are hearing it, right? So good, I forgot to jump. I wonder if this might be because of the monitor here. Let me move this over to here.
You lose.
I think think that might be a little better. Yo, what's up, Verge? I had a feeling it was Verge when I heard that. Yeah, it seems like it, there was like some slight input stuff there on my good monitor. I didn't... That was very strange. So what happened was, I was holding block. We'll absolutely take the green blossoms. I was holding block there while running, and then I let go of block and my character rolled. Which might be something that happens sometimes. I've never, to my recollection, I have never experienced that. Okay, so I'm really hoping that this merchant over here has some arrows. Grab this really quick. Well, the Brave Warrior is pretty good. I think we have a couple of those now, so we can... Let's just grab this while we're here. Purging Stone. Where's the... okay, here's the room. How you doing, Verge? Hope you had a good Halloween. So none of these items are... Dude, Rusted Iron Ring. That's actually sick. I'm gonna put that on as soon as I can. That'll make Blighttown go much faster. So, like, none of these items that I'm grabbing are, like, requirement items. But it's something like that where I could get a really good ring. I could get a really, really, really good hat that I can then put on immediately. I was like, I need to put on the Rusted Iron Ring immediately, and then I didn't put that on, and instead I put on the big hat. Lots of waking up at 3 a.m. for you? Damn. Down here. Oh, we need to, we're mid-rolling here. I don't want to be doing that. There we go. Okay. Let's see what he's selling. Something good? He's selling arrows. Wooden arrows and wooden bolts. That's sick. Okay. Homeward Bone. Dude, Soul of Artorias. Okay, we are fucking officially cooking, chat. Now we can immediately do this. He is proving to be the ultimate homie. So we're going to do this. Oops. Starting off with this. Just going to chain a couple of these, get a bunch of souls. We're going to buy a bunch of shit here. We're going to do purchase item. We'll do 999 of those, and we'll do 256 of these. So now we are like pretty much set to get as overpowered as we want, which we want to do immediately. So what I'm gonna do is let's see what item we want to. Let's buy some stuff here. First of all, we want to buy. He's selling black fire bombs, of course, which is interesting. So let's buy a Homeward Bone. We don't really need all of these souls, honestly. Dark Bead is very, very interesting. Titanite Catchpole, Gold Tracer, holy shit. Okay, he's selling some real good stuff here. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna break the video game. We're gonna go here. We have the value of 256, which we're going to set up to drop. We're going to queue up an action with the Dark Sign, and then we are going to go to purchase the Sorcerer's Cloak with this, and that should give us 256 of that item. So it did not remove from his inventory because that 256 is kind of like a glitched state. Normally that would be removed from his inventory, now it's not, and it's in this glitched state. So when I look at it, that puts that glitch value of 256 in my inventory. So, let's see. Do Soul of Artorias first. I'm going to change the order to the top. And then we're going to do another dupe here. And we're dropping 255 of them. So now we have 999 of those souls. So we're set on levels for the time being. What else is he selling? What do we got? What kind of upgrade materials? He doesn't have any good upgrade materials for us. We got Dark Bead. Beatrice is, let's see if we can get the homie discount on Beatrice's Catalyst here. Okay, we did not because the way the menuing works. We bought something else, but we got the money. We don't really need the homie discount for that, but okay, I do feel like I'm getting a little faster with that. Do this. I also want to get 999 Homeward Bones. So we're just going to do the same thing, and I'm going to try and explain it a little better. So we have the item that he's selling in the glitch state of 256 in his inventory, which is why it didn't disappear. So when I look at that, the game sees that 256. Then we're going to go to the brightness menu. We're going to overdub it, put this menu on top of the Homeward Bone one. We're going to hit confirm. So now it's telling us to use the item underneath the brightness, adjust brightness. I'm going to hit down, and now we're dropping the item. And if I go to initialize item, then I get to drop negative 255, which gives me 990. Gives me 99 of those. So now we're like set on being able to warp back to the bonfire. You know what? What else do we want to do here? It's going to take a little bit of setup here, but it'll be worth it. Because it's pretty quick. I just picked up one of the items that I dropped, which doesn't matter. All right, we're going to look at the Sorcerer's Cloak again and just do all of that again. Okay, we did that to that. I don't think we have any good items. Okay, the other thing that I want to dupe. This. And we'll also dupe this. For now. Because being toxic in a randomizer is really unfun. Unfun. Really annoying. Okay, so we're just going to do this a couple more times. Get as many the items as we want. Okay, let's put that brightness back up. Now we should have everything that we've ever wanted. Okay, perfect. Cool. All right, now we can continue back with the randomizer. Let's see what's over here. I think there might be something in here as well. Might as well check. Oh, this just leads up to... I think that just leads up to where we already jumped and grabbed that item. Alright, so the thinking portion of this randomizer is now more or less over. Dun, 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 dun. These guys are going to be blocking my way here. Traveling gloves. And now I'm just going to do a little bit of level grinding. Let's like pop as many of these as we can. We'll get to like 90 of these in our inventory. Because we don't need to be super overpowered yet. We just need to be overpowered enough to beat like the first couple of bosses. Let's do strength up to... Strength up to 28, I think, is the good one for the... Hey, what's up, Cafe? Okay, so we're definitely going to be pretty powerful now. What else did we get? We got Lightning Spear, we got Halberd. Gold Tracer. What do we need for the Gold Tracer? Okay, we need 25 decks. Let's just get 25 decks. Gold Tracer's fun. A randomizer staple. And we'll be able to use Dark Bead soon as well. And really do some damage. But for now, we are going to get up to... Well, we don't have quite enough. And I don't... Well, might as well just get up to being able to use the Gold Tracer. It might be a good idea for me to, like, just kind of internalize what some of these, values are for the, like, the items that I'm likely to get, like the weapons that I'm likely to get. There we go. Okay, so now we can use the Gold Tracer. I don't think I really have a good shield. But yeah, let's just... Okay, so our next goal, that's some classic From Software, targeting right there. Tracer is so cool. Gold Tracer is so cool in Dark Souls that they named an Overwatch character after it. I guess let's check up here and just see what this is. Doesn't really hurt too much. Homeward and Witch Cloak. Very cool. Put on the Witch Cloak right away. That's very important to the build. We still are doing that. Nice. We're still fast rolling. I never really used the Silver Tracer. Okay, we got, like, the perfect build going right now. We got the cool witch hat. Oh, man, that's a tempting hat to wear, but... We'll stick with this one. If you can go as a cool, like, Dex witch, you know, you're doing pretty good. This just one-shot him? Does not. Did you guys see that guy just fall? What the fuck? Oh, nice. I don't think I've ever seen an enemy fall through that geometry like that. Alright, we're about 38 minutes into stream. I'm gonna try and remember that so I can clip that later. Because that was very interesting. Okay, so I will try... Ooh, Twinkling is good. We can dupe that and level up everything even further. So we're already on our way to being overpowered in the first, like, couple minutes of this run. Alright. Okay, let's see if we got it this time. I haven't been able to get that recently. I don't know if my setup's a little off. I'm imagining it is, but...
Hey, Homer! The section you're supposed to be monitoring is
Zio.
on fire!
Let Carl Jim know it's your anniversary. Fine. Hey, Stremmer, it's my anniversary.
So much noise happening. That alert goes on for so long. Zio, holy shit, thank you for the 40 months, buddy. How you doing? Zio, I think we are going to round up that sub to just be the full 37 hit points there. So that is another card that we'll draw later on today. Thank you, Zio. Okay, kick down the thing there. It might have been smart of me, since I have the bow. It might have been smart of me to... Card draw, hell yeah. Yeah, just give me 1 second after I get all this. We'll put the health bar at 0. Mars Volta's playing Philly on Wednesday? Holy shit, do you want to go? I think we should go, if we can. Eastwood Green Ring. I'm gonna jump here. At the Fillmore? Yeah, if we can get tickets to that, we should go. Fuck it. I think I saw someone say that they were seeing the Mars Volta, and I was like, oh damn, I didn't even know they were playing. I saw someone posting about that on Blue Sky. Okay, so we got another item check up here. Kill that guy. Yeah, it must have been Jala and Dave, now that I think about it. Seeing them at the Fillmore would be very cool. I can't remember where we saw them last time. Oh wait, I don't have... Yo, thank you for the clip. Hell yeah. I have never seen that before. I wonder what happened with that. I don't think I could have that happen again. Okay, so my primary goal right now in this randomizer is to unlock Framped so we can get even more overpowered. Also, might have been good for me to dupe humanity. We do have a Firekeeper's soul. I think we will free Lautrec while we're here. Oh, dude, I bonked. Oh, god damn it. That's alright. Not too bad of a run back. That gives me time.
Come on, man. What the fuck is you doing, cuz?
That gives me time to update the health bar, though. We're drawing another card. The rare instance of me being well ahead in the card draw department. I think I'm currently, like... I think the split is 12. Well, I guess it's 11 now because I'm drawing a card. Dun dun dun. Okay, we got a Lord Soul. That is one of the items off the old docket. These motherfuckers are dropping Twinkling? Damn. That'd be great if we couldn't just already... I got so much trash. I got so much trash in my pocket now. So yeah, we're gonna just try and... kill the gargoyles, kill Quelaag, do the checks along the way there. Kind of get them out of the way. Oh, damn. Didn't one-shot this guy. Alright. I should also get my souls back. Now that I think about it. We did have quite a bit. I think it was just right over here, right? Oh yeah, we were just... okay, we're running past it anyway. Whoop! Dude, if they killed me again, I would have laughed really, really hard. Nice try. I can't remember if Firekeeper souls end up being... I don't think they are considered key items, but we got an Elizabeth Mushroom, which also kind of makes this seed easy mode. But yeah, how was everyone's Halloween? Hope everyone had a good Halloween. It's that weird roll again. That weird Fred Durst move. Alright, let's level up again. I do want to start getting endurance up, but once we unlock Framped, it was uneventful, which is fine. I feel like a lot of times that's how my Halloweens go. Okay, so let's see what he's got for us. Officially baby mode. Oh, dude, Dark Silver Tracer. We could do the Tracer build. Okay, well, first things first, we are buying the Purple Coward's Crystal, because that is something which allows us to get to the end of the game. So we're... all we need is the Lord Vessel, and then we're in Go mode. In Golf mode. There's still, like, some prerequisites with that. Okay, first I want to change the order of... I want to get this Lizzie up here. Okay, now we need to go to the arrows. We're going to drop 256, get that glitched amount going here. I think I can do it with this, right? Purchase item. I don't know if that actually worked because I didn't have enough to buy that. Let's see. Yeah, we need to have enough to buy that, so we do actually need to pop this. Oh, Jesus. I just like where am I looking here? Too many things are happening at once. Okay. 6. I guess let's use the Homeward Bone because that's what I'm more familiar with. I don't think it really makes a difference, but nice. Okay, we're gonna purchase item. Okay, now we got the glitch state there. Now we got infinite Elizabeth mushrooms. Game is officially baby mode. Okay, let's just go and kill the gargoyles. I think we already rested here, but we're gonna kill the gargoyles. I think we are also at a point where we don't need to have that equipped anymore. Assume we're just gonna be going crazy with it. Hello, Mateo. Yeah, we need to get our endurance up. Soul of a Brave Warrior, kind of trash right now. I'll say let's free Lautrec. We got some time to burn since we got early Purple Coward's Crystal. Holy shit, they were able to kill me, dude. They were able to kill me even though I had the Elizabeth's Mushroom. That's nuts. Yep, FF8. How's the sound levels? I could always turn it up. It's hard for me to tell. Especially at the start of stream where I was like running into some slight issues with the randomizer. User error on my part. This is the Dark Soul. Birdo. Immediately, Andre sold us the Purple Coward's Crystal. We are sitting pretty. Tunes could go up the slightest. Everything else sounds good? Hell yeah. Noted. Oh, I forgot I didn't take the Lizzie this time. We didn't guzzle the Lizzie. Lizzie Guzzler. that fucking guy come from? That guy who I knew was there. And I was like, oh, I wonder if I aggroed him by walking into this corridor. Whoop! He's defending himself somehow. Yeah, we got the gold tracer from a, I think it was from the Yulia guy. Okay, we're gonna have to turn this shit up. Eye of Death. Alright, let's go ahead and... We definitely gotta turn this song up. That should be better. Okay, we're gonna try and do the quick thing with the gargoyle's tail here. I did not do it at all. Yo, we got the top hat! We can be steampunk now. Alright. Yulia! Berto, do you think that that's a Demon Souls reference? Yeah, we can do the Lincoln cosplay. I'm gonna eat the Elizabeth's mushroom and then do the roll. I don't think I even really need to, but... Yeah, to Yuria. It is only human. Oh, dude, the witch skirt, I will definitely take that. I'll take a FAP ring. I don't know if the Izalith catalyst is better, but that's fine. It is only human. Mbasa. There's also a Beatrice. Who's Beatrice in Demon Souls? I don't remember Beatrice. Also, isn't in Dark Souls 3, isn't there a character named Carla and she is a witch and it's spelled with a K? And I somehow have never found her? Alright, let's put on the... We don't need additional souls. Let's just do that. Okay, I think that's all the checks that we really need to do in Undead Burg. We could go back and do, like, Undead Burg skip to get to the Capra Demon and fight him, but... I think we're just we're gonna try and get to Quelaag as fast as possible so that we can become the most OP. The only downside with going immediately to Blighttown is that I don't have the Lord Vessel, so warping is a little out of sequence here. Let's go ahead and grab... God damn it, I did that exact fucking thing the last time I did a randomizer. You can, like, jump back up there, but... Thundering, Dragon Crest Ring, pretty good. I think the Pike I might be able to use for move swap as well. But whatever, we don't need to go to the Asylum now anyway. Let's see what the other blacksmith here is selling. Oh, let's see what he gives us. What do you got for us, brother? What do you got? Did I not save him? I did not save him, right? Okay, fuck him. Left him no choice, guys. Yeah, I don't remember Beatrice in Demon Souls. Okay, leggings. Let's just use the Firekeeper Soul. Why not? A little more Estus. We don't need Estus necessarily. Okay, we're gonna do some checks. We're gonna, Elizabeth Mushroom's gonna go so hard. Even if we get toxic, it's like, it doesn't matter. How about we draw a card when I am officially in go mode? There was an item over there that I could have grabbed, but... Irizubeth. Dragon Scale. Let's check what this... I always like to check what this item is. Even though it doesn't really matter. There's like never anything good, but... Ivory Talisman. I think we have Homeward. We have Purple Coward's Crystal. Hey, why did Purple Coward's Crystal never show up on the tracker? We do have it, right? Why don't we have it? Did I try and like steal the Purple Coward's Crystal or something and then it didn't work? Maybe we have to go back to Andre and buy it, but I thought we bought it right away. Okay, so we're in less good shape than I thought we were, but we have Homeward. All we really need is the Pyromancy. Yeah, I guess it would be Irizubesu. I'm not really sure, though. Alright, let's just pop a Lizzie. Pop a Lizzie, I'm sweating. I guess I could kill these guys. They're pretty obnoxious. Jesus Christ, why did I bother, dude? Dude, they just like stun you. Like that is fucking crazy. All right, well there was another item I wanted to check in. Thank you, Verge. So I went to buy the Purple Coward's Crystal and it's not I didn't buy it. Isn't it the Firelink chest? It is not. Maybe I didn't buy it. Maybe I did something incorrect. Why am I going this way? Chat, why am I going that way? Chat, the creator of Celeste has made some Super Mario ROM hacks. And this song is in one of the levels that she made for one of her ROM hacks. It's a really good port too. It sounds like exactly like this. Yeah, there was another item, like, right here, I think. Yeah. See what this is. I am interested to go back and watch this and see what happened with the Purple Coward's Crystal. Because I could have swore I bought it. But yeah, right now with the randomizer, what we're going to do is we are just going to... beat Quaylag. We're going to do the Blighttown checks, since we have the Rusted Iron Ring. Poison and Toxic does not bother us at all. We do have a heal for Toxic if we need it. 1 Humanity, okay. Nice key item there. Like here. Take a Lizzie. I think is it this one here? Yes, okay. These are the only items up here that I really need to check. Miracle. I don't really want to level up Faith. Basement key. Okay, so we can officially get to Lower Undead Burg without having to skip there. Ah, shit. That might not be good. That might be... That could be... Okay, good. I'm glad that that was unstable ground. Would I like a French bread pizza? Yes. If you're making one, I'll have one. Carl says yes. Yeah, I'll take one. Stream is now sponsored by Stofers. So getting all of these checks is actually going to be very easy. Half a grilled cheese? Fuck yes. French bread pizza is delicious, and the ones from Stouffer's are good as hell. I'm still in my heart like an Elio's guy. I still love Elio's. But the Stouffer's French bread is like the best kind of freezer pizza. I also do really like Tombstone. I haven't had Tombstone in a while. Bam, bam, bam. So again, all of these items we don't need, but the fact that we have the rusted iron ring so early, it's nice to actually just go and check them and see if it's anything worth it. That is such a good emote. Whose emote is that? That should be a Twitch Global emote as far as I'm concerned. Like, we could go to the Slug Hell. I don't know if Slug Hell will really be worth it. The fun part about randomizer is you're like, but what if? What if it is something that blows this whole randomizer wide open? Okay, Chester's cloak. I think we just go and kill Tin Banishment Crystal, Tin Banishment Catalyst is extremely good. Yeah, I don't think it's really worth going to Slug Hell right now. Oh, is that a Jala emote? That's so good. You hate this phone app? I did see a thing recently that Ashwin was posting about where they actually made the mobile app slightly better. If you could believe it. If you could believe it. Soul of a Brave Warrior. Because they have a feature now where you can have... You can have a vertical stream on Twitch Mobile as well. So if someone's watching your stream on mobile, it's vertical, and then if you change like the way you're holding your phone, it goes into the horizontal, which is pretty sick. I don't know if that's a feature for everyone. I need to talk to Ash about that, actually, and see how she got it set up. I imagine it's like a feature that's being tested right now. I mean, you're not wrong about that, for sure. But it's like in all the times they update the app and just make it very shitty. It's like, wow, they actually did something that is beneficial. Just pop one of these because I'm getting a little nervous. I was hoping I could, like, hit her human part. For them to ruin that feature in a few months. Or they can do what they did with Moments. Okay, I don't love getting the Peculiar Doll. Although I do need to practice the painted world. So we're gonna ring the bell, and we're gonna continue, and we're gonna try and kill... We're gonna kill Ceaseless. Unless we die right away, which has happened to me before. You know what we'll do? We'll talk to this dweeb and get him to move. Ah, shit. God damn it. Never mind. I was gonna say, we'll talk to him now and get him to move, so that way by the time I'm ready to actually talk to him, he will be, he'll be fully moved. Kind of odd it's not a native feature of the app. I would love to know the development shit with, like, Twitch Mobile, because I feel like it's probably more so to do with, like... I feel like they can't be paying their developers that much or have that good of a development, like, team. Not saying that the developers at Twitch Mobile or whatever are, like, not good. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I mean is I feel like the leadership at Twitch is not giving them stuff to be successful. And instead they're like, no, we need you guys to, instead of working on making an app experience that makes sense for everyone, just make it TikTok. Can you just make it TikTok? So, like, anytime they introduce a feature that's not, like, complete dog shit, I'm like, holy shit. Okay, I'm going to imagine that my damage output right now with the gold tracer against him is going to be pretty bad. So we're going to try and do the strat. He's hit me with that attack every time I've attempted this recently, so... Alright, not worth going for Ceaseless. Well, I mean, I guess I should go for Ceaseless every time, just to practice that, but... Alright, but the good news is... we can now get even more overpowered. Very well. Pleased to see you well. Hey, welcome back, Nina. Okay, let's see. Purging Stone might be good. Okay, Soul of Artorias is what we're going to go for. So now we're going to really break the game. Let's go ahead and do this. So, Soul of Artorias. Let's move it to the top. Moving it to the top will be a little easier. Not necessarily easier, because this menuing is pretty easy, but we are going to drop 81 of them, so we only have one in our inventory. We're going to go to Go's Great Arrows. We're going to look at the value of 999. We are going to queue up using the... Okay, so I think I don't think we can do it this way because it was on the no prompt, so we just got to set that up again. I need to always, like, remember that. I am playing Dark Souls. Okay. We're going to feed him the item. Okay, now we got plenty of souls. I think 30 is pretty good. Let's get to, like, 40 strength, 40 dex. Let's do 30 dex. And let's dump some into attunement. And then let's see how much intelligence we can get. Okay. I think we're pretty good. And you know what? Why don't we just do that again? I want to get a huge, ridiculous health bar. So again, we're gonna go to... Where are my Souls of Artorias? Here we go. Drop 80 of them. We will change order and bring it all the way to the top. Like 12 HP. What's up, Reevy? I mean, realistically, it probably makes more sense for us to level up, Forgot a step. No one reminded me of the most important step. Getting like 99 intelligence is probably a way better use of my time here, but... Chode. Did you just call me a chode? Boom, beam, beam. How's it going, Reevy? I feel like we have to go to 69 if we're able to do it 69. We can always get more. But yeah, look at that, baby. All right. So now, where do we want to go? So we're super overpowered now. We can pretty much do anything. We still need to find the Lord Vessel. I guess we go to Anorlando. Weather's getting cold today. There's a lot of checks at Sen's Fortress. I'm doing pretty good today. I completely forgot that the clocks go back. Oh, we'll get the answer to our question now about the Purple Coward's Crystal. The other thing is we can go and fight Capra Demon. We do have the basement key. Yeah, Purple Coward's Crystal, wrong warp to the clocks back. No, so, I completely forgot that that was this weekend, and I woke up, and I was so well rested, and I was sure it was 9:45, because that's, like, usually when I wake up around, on Sunday. And it was like, I was like, man, why is it so, how is it still 8:45? And I was like, oh, that makes so much sense, because, like, I never wake up well rested. Okay. Okay, so for whatever reason, I just didn't buy it last time. Okay. Let's see what we can level up here. And let's get even more overpowered. We are going to reinforce weapon. We could do that. Okay, we need Twinkling for this, so... I mean, honestly... Let's see what I... Okay, it was this one that was the glitched value. Okay. Now we got plenty. Let's level this shit all the way up. Okay, we are going to reinforce weapon. So since we got the basement key before... We got the basement key before we got the, before we rang the bell. So I feel like that to me, that says maybe the seed is trying to get us to go and fight Capra Demon. This could be leading us on a wild goose chase, but we are super OP right now. We can just go kill Capra Demon. Next time we go back to Firelink, I'm going to level up my endurance so I can just run. I don't know why I'm trying to kill this boar. Too late? It's never too late. You can watch it now, Reevy. I give you permission. I also should have done that, though. Got the barbed straight sword. Oh, not too late, I guess. I see. I don't really want to rest here. Instead, let's do this. If the dragon comes, it's fine. We'll survive it, I assume. We got the Lizzies. Oh, yeah. So we have... Oh, this is the biggest graphically that the health bar can get. Oh, does this kill me? God fucking damn it. Okay, well, lesson learned. The good news is... trying to think of the quickest way back. I guess it is just this way. Turns out it kills you. No, the good news about that is... that dying is good. No, the good news is that at pretty much any point, I think we can pretty much... like, as soon... all we really need is the Lord Vessel. So in terms of, like, practice for MAGfest... this is pretty nice, because if we were in this position in this seat, I would probably just be going around trying to kill bosses. Because we can always wrong warp to the kiln if it's getting close to the estimate. Kind of like an ideal situation. Okay, so he's flying away. We're not taking that bonfire just because I don't feel like doing that run back. Surely I won't have to do that run back again. Bam, bam, bam. So yeah, you see how I'm getting hit here with the arrows and my health bar is not going down? My HP is going down. The difference is, it is too long to fully show how much. Like, we have overflowed the health bar. So we have 1999. Shoutouts to that Charlie XEX song. Oh, we can unlock this shortcut as well. Why not? We're here. The shortcut that was inaccessible earlier. So let's see. Did I take damage there? So yeah, you see I'm at 1894 HP, but my health bar still looks... I think we might also be able to save Griggs. I think we have this key, right? It's locked. We do not. Charlie 32X. Yeah, we're doing 311 damage. Let's go. I wonder if 311 is the max HP that they have. Man, From Software, what the fuck? I hate From Software targeting so much, dude. Full of a hero. Trash. $12.49. That might be the case. We can kind of check. This area is so much better when you're... Alright. We are at 1891. I'm sure, like, Capra might get us close to dying here. Okay, got him. Where's the other dog? Chaos Flame Ember. Not really what we wanted, but... Okay, so let's see. Let's test that right now, Vert. So we're at 1238. We're at 1238. We'll take the Lizzie. I don't know. It looked like it was after 1600. I guess we probably could test with Estus. Only did 310 damage. I don't think we have the key to the depths yet. So what we'll do is we'll just check these items. Yeah, we can't get in there just yet. It's fine by me. Oh boy. Let's check out this merchant as well. Maybe she's selling something cool. We'll unlock this shortcut and then we'll just warp back. She's selling a slab. I guess I should maybe purchase some arrows just to have. Yeah, let's like purchase some arrows just to have for the bow instead of like the ones that I use to break the game. I don't think we're really going to be using any Titanite weapons here, but I like to have a nice spread, you know? Yeah, it's certainly closer to 1900 than 1250. We'll see if we can get like right there. Variod exists in the first place. It is weird. It's some classic like From Software, just like weirdness with their programming. I do love it. Bam bam. Boom bam. Okay, well we can test it with Estus here. Because my Estus doesn't heal that much. Okay, so let's see, we are at 1613. We were like just over it, I feel like. Oh no, we just healed all the way up. Never mind. Oh well. Honestly, I could jump down here and check all these items as well. Well, I guess I have to. Whew! Okay, let's see. Perfect. Yeah, 1890. I don't know if killing these guys is gonna be... I mean, since we fell down here anyway, let's test. It is tempting to just clear this because having the rusted iron ring makes it very quick. Iron flesh, interesting. I also want to see how much Dark Bead is doing. Why is he not there sometimes? I wonder if he fell down. I know that like... Bark bead. I might die here, actually. Give me a glizzy. Did that not kill him? Okay, killing these guys does not seem to be worth it. Okay, and there's not even an item over here. I wonder how we level up the Tin Banishment Crystal. Is that with Twinkling? I mean, I definitely want to level that up, because 600 damage with Dark Bead's pretty good. Stop! This fucking guy, dude. Yeah, you feel good, brother? Feel good doing that shit? Dude, my foot... Not to be TOS, but my foot is itchy as hell. What the fuck? Streamer scratching foot on stream. I recently, this old old chair that Frostwell was using before she got a good office chair. Dreamer foot. Does this guy give you anything, or was this just a way to get, like, a chunk? I forget if there's actually an item up here, or, like, if killing this guy is just mean. Chunk city, chunk city. Whatever. Rip. I think he just drops like a guaranteed chunk, right? Is that vanilla? I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't shuffle that because it's... He's kind of like a lizard in that way. Many people are saying this. That he is much like a lizard. Yoy! 2 chunks from him is unheard of? Is that true? I forget. I remember finding that guy and it being chunk related, but I don't remember the specifics. Maybe that wasn't a... Come on! Task failed successfully. Alright, let's start doing some of these checks. Burning through my Lizzies. And I slam in the back of my Dracula. It's timed. Fuck you. Okay, I didn't hit him with the shotgun blast. Yo, King Logan, dude, he's wearing his crown, dude. That's another thing that's not necessary. I love how sproingy this song is. Okay, I think we do want to go up here because there's a chest. Whoop. Kupla! Kupla! Divine Blessing. If I dupe the Divine Blessing, I'll be in real good shape. It's amazing what having a fuck ton of endurance does. You can just run through there without getting hit by the boulder. Normally the only reason you get hit there is because you don't have enough endurance to do all of that. So that's pretty interesting. It's a pretty rare instance. I think there was like a route that QQ was working on at one point to make it so you don't actually lose. Like you just run past the run past the boulder there. I forget the specifics that you needed for it though. The fuck are you doing, dude? Dude, these snake men are like real annoying today. Oh, he didn't drop anything. He like dropped something and then it disappeared. Dun 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 dun. Seek guidance. A common trait that happens when I'm doing randomizers is I get a bunch of drops of seek guidance. I think it's the developers trying to tell me something. You know what? I've been jumping off of there, thinking you had to like jump to do that. You don't even need to jump. That's crazy. Hell yes. Die nameless. Die, Ricard. Die nameless. Fire orb. We got Pyromancer's glove, then we have everything we need to homeward wrong warp, which is funny. Cage key. Well, good spot for the cage key. Now we can activate the shortcut. Wait, why am I doing this? Like running back. I'm wasting time. The whole reason I rested here was so I didn't have to run back. There's some like interesting stuff that I've realized about Randomizer. Like if you get the if you don't have the Lord Vessel and you get the Covenant of Artorias, it's kind of worth it to go and kill the 4 kings and then just make the that bonfire your like. Damn, he's selling dragon scales? Crazy. Mailbreaker. I think that means we can now move swap if we want to. This gives me more endurance, I think, right? I mean, I'm probably not going to wear it because I got the witch hat, but... sure, we'll buy rubbish as well. And let's buy some transient curses, sure. Okay, let's see what this is. Lord Vessel? Brass armor. But yeah, it's almost worth it to have your main bonfire be the, Hello, thank you, thank you. Have your main bonfire be the one in the abyss, because then you can warp from it, but it's also, like, weird because then you don't want to rest at any other bonfires, or else you have to do the run back. It's like you can kind of get a warp if you have the Covenant of Artorias. Watchtower basement key. Homing soul mass. It might be worth equipping homing soul mass. We got plenty of intelligence. Yo, Chad, I got my French bread pizza. I really want to take a bite into it. But this shit will burn the roof of your mouth immediately. A lot of the time. Alright, I think that was all the chests here. We got the Baldur chest, we got the ones by Rykard. Or Rickard or whatever. Let's just kill, oh, wait. Just running past this because I'm like... In case we need to come back here. It'd be a little bit easier. Because I will want to take the Anorlando bonfire. Will T. Ricard, yeah. Jean-Luc Ricard. Red Tearstone ring with this would be wild. This is like kind of like the ideal Dark Souls build in terms of aesthetic and like functionality. Well, I did try to roll that. Another cool hat. That's kind of the tragedy of getting a witch hat or a big hat early. It's like you find so many cool hats. Okay, so sometimes here's a speedrunner's quandary. There's a key item check there that could have the Lord Vessel in it. And it's like, do we want to go for that now? Or since we will have to run past there anyway, do we want to try and be optimal? I'm going to vote for optimal. Can I add the wolf ring to icons on the bottom of the screen? That's a good question. Potentially. I gotta check how the tracker works. That would be really funny, though. I think you can add other stuff. I don't know if it lets you add just, like, anything you want. But if I can, I will random some. Getting a lot of crystal weapons. But yeah, I feel like this is the coolest a Dark Souls build can be. Like full witch, big hat, failing jumps. Kaizo player, by the way. Okay, an hour and 16 minutes, and we have... We're just looking for the Lord Vessel at this point. There's still a couple, like, really shitty places it could be. I guess while we were loading in there, I probably should have, probably should have tried to add the wolf ring. Damn, dude. Okay. I mean, I might have to quit out here if I fail Namu, which I did. Let's see. Let's check the tracker. Miscellaneous. Configure. No, so I think it's only like key items that are in here. Like you can add stuff. Yeah, unfortunately not the wolf ring. Yeah, it's bullshit. I can just add it to my display. I mean, there might be a way for me to edit it, but I'm not very good with coding. I have wanted to get back to coding, though. And testing it, it's like... I feel like that would be good for my brain instead of, like, doom scrolling and wasting time. Slumbering Dragon Crest Ring might actually be something good to use. We don't really need that on right now, so let's put on the Slumbering... Oh, we got 2 of them! Yeah, what's everyone's favorite song from Final Fantasy VIII's soundtrack? Dark Souls, hello, Death Jane. Oh, I forgot we have the peculiar doll. Maybe I do just go to the painted world right away. Nice hat, thank you. This is a Speed Souls hat. Or no, it's not. This is a Souls speedrun hat. Been a while since I've made that mistake. The one that goes do 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 do. I owe $5. Fuck. True. Hey, listen, sometimes Regal still wears the Speed Souls shirt. So we do have the Dark Moon Seance Ring to get rid of this statue. But instead, I will... That's true. That is true. If I beat any of his records, or any of his PBs, then I can play that card, but until then. We do have the ring to do this, but instead we'll just do the cool guy strat. Never played Final Fantasy VIII? But have you listened to it? Because When I first got into Final Fantasy games, I hadn't really played any of them, but I listened to a bunch of the soundtracks. I wonder if Darkbead would be the best option here. Fucker. Oh yeah, baby. We didn't even hit him with all of them. Hit him up! Oh, dude, I'm getting so cocky. I'm so tempted to put on Red Tearstone Ring. Let's see how much damage we can do. Ho 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 ho! Residence key! I already tried to use that. Magus's theme and Frog's theme are awesome. True. It was a really cool podcast. Wait, there's podcasts that are cool? Yo, we got more Elizabeth mushrooms. Let's go. Partisan. Yeah, we haven't covered Final Fantasy VIII yet, though. Although me and Curtis were on an episode of Retrograde Amnesia, talking about Final Fantasy VIII. Just like generalities. Take off my pants? I will consider it. So we could go to Painted World right now. Maybe we just get Painted World out of the way. I'm trying to go with where the seed is pointing me. So we got the... Oh, I forgot to cut down the thing. That's fine. That's not like a key item. We saw Brendan Sanderson reference Final Fantasy X in a postscript in one of his books. Brandon? That's crazy. I didn't know he was a fan. Okay, I need to remember where all these checks are. He loves Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X is a great game. Do you not like Final Fantasy X, Des? I was a Final Fantasy X hater until we covered it on the podcast, and I was like, this game actually owns. You just like time and realm fuckery? How do you feel about Ocarina of Time? How do you feel about Final Fantasy 1? Final Fantasy 1 is literally about time travel. I can't remember. Let's just try and like... I'm trying to internalize all the checks here. I always forget where the blacksmith is, and then I'm running around like an asshole looking for the blacksmith. Okay, this isn't a key item check. Yeah, this is race mode. I just always forget where the blacksmith is. I don't have the annex key, but I don't necessarily need it. Ember is in the annex. Okay, sick. I'm goated. Yeah, dude, I've never failed that ever. I guess I could have killed him with the firebomb there. One hit and then a firebomb probably makes a little bit more sense. Okay, yeah, nice. Optimal. No, I miss that skip all the time. Okay, so that's one of the checks that we want to do. It's also, like, not having the annex key makes it seem like that there's, like... It's very unlikely that that would have been the Lord Vessel, which is the only thing we really need at this point. Can we not go this way, actually? Yeah, it's locked. That's funny. You're probably one of the few who are happy to find the annex key. I'm not ever happy to find it, but it's not necessarily because of that skip. That skip being annoying. It's more so because it means I might have to go to the painted world in the logic, and I'm like, fuck. But honestly, I should just get good at the painted world checks and then no longer be a problem. That's kind of why I'm like, well, it's not really... It doesn't really make sense for me to go here right now, but... Might as well. This jump also sucks. I guess I could always throw a firebomb there. Break those barrels. Need to go through the Final Fantasy games again? Same. And chat, did you know I will be playing Final Fantasy IX soon? As the cards have told me to. Alright, I think... Okay, so... In terms of, like, actual key item checks, it's the Ember, it's that chest, and then it's some shit in the basement, right? You should play the Final Fantasy VII Remake, but that requires giga money. I agree. I did beat the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Sunlight Blade, interesting. I did beat it, and I did enjoy it. I fell off of the second one. Let's just check this while we're here. It's true, I mean, how could you not? Whomst amongst us? I don't think this is a key check. Damn, dude, these things take 3 with the Tracer? Who's best girl, Des? Nice. Ash from 12. Fran from 12. Fran the bunny girl? I never actually played 12. Speaking of fake fans. What's... That's what Google image search is for, but AI has ruined that. Okay, so that's the way to Priscilla. 7 and 12 are your favorites. I'm excited to play 12. 12 sounds like it's really up my alley. Does this kill me if I drop down here? Do I have any shields? Do I have a shield anywhere? I like how I used a Lizzie and... Okay, so I think this is the other key item here. Yo, we got it, dude. We got the Rite of Kindling, the most important check. That does confirm that that is the key item, though, at least. Okay, this is where we came in. Oh, dude, another Ring of Sacrifice! Let's go! Okay, so I think that's like... Sanctus. Sanctus plus Lizzie's. insane regen build. I might be fucked here. So that's everything in the painted world then, right? Like that chest. I know that there's the guy who drops the miracle. Can I even go this way? This just leads to the annex, right? I think that's like everything in the painted world other than, like, I guess killing Priscilla. Or am I misremembering? Is there any other key items here? Like, there's the one guy who you have to go through the annex and kill to drop the spell, but I don't think that counts as a key item check. Key, rat chest, the ember, and Priscilla. Okay, sick. So wait, Priscilla is a check then. Interesting. Oh, she drops a boss soul. Right. Whoops. Look at all the arrows in my back, dude. Hell yeah. I guess we'll try and cut her tail, too. I'm gonna get hit through the wall. Don't look at her feet, chat.
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thee hurry toward thine death?
There she is. Her tail is so hard to get, dude. So not worth it. So not worth it. I did not even see what she dropped. Very good. Okay, well, at least we checked that off. And then it ruins your run. Does it ruin your run if you cut her tail? Combustion, you think a white soul? If you don't think about your menuing, yeah, does it make you, like, move swap? Like the gargoyle drops? It screwed you and Regal over? I believe it. Random sum, I told you not to. It's okay. That's why Miyazaki put it in there. Oh! Launched. Oi! I was not really looking. You made soup the other day? Even after a day of soaking, the pan still won't get clean? Damn, what kind of soup? I haven't made soup in a while, but it is officially soup season. There's like a butternut squash recipe that I saw that I would like to try out. Hey, that's not ideal. Not great. Not a great situation. Hey, he dropped a purple clump. In case I get poisoned. Super helpful. Dying here is also not ideal. It's true. Especially coming from the painted world. Would I go back to the painted world? I didn't rest at that bonfire, but I know that it kind of takes over your... Oh, yeah, go to Anorlando bonfire. So I would have to go through the rafters again. Well... No, I didn't kill, what's-her-name yet, so... Oh yeah, I guess the Firekeeper is hostile. I thought that only happened if you were in Dark Anorlando. I mean, I know she is hostile. Yeah, since I beat Gwendolyn, yeah. If you kill Guinevere, that's when it makes it dark, Anorlando. I did rest here, right? I think I did. I rested at that bonfire, right? I got 6 dark beads. Antiquated skirt, nice. Okay, another bequeathed Lord Soul. Not really helpful at the moment, but botching the double pickup. Sewer chamber key. Nice miss. You can tell I never use. All right, well, fuck it. It'll be funny if I didn't rest. Until you actually murder the bonfire. That might make sense. Let's just go up here. Oh, wait. Whatever. Let's kill these mimics, even though we don't have to. Yeah, I gotta get the chest across from the bonfire. Fuck you, dude. Whatever. You would do a rando if you weren't sick? Well, I hope you feel better. What are you reading? Is it more Brandon Sanderson? I haven't read any of his stuff. A friend of mine just put out a book that I'm trying to read. Frostwad got a copy of it. I would like to read that. Called Feast of the Pale Leviathan. Been getting quite a lot of buzz from what I can tell. Getting more sorceries is pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. Resist curse, interesting. Right, is this the door that I can open? Okay. I forgot that, like, this is not the way to go. I think I need to, like, jump. What's up, Kestrel? Okay, well, lesson learned. I do want to go this way. It's this way. And then through here. Kill these silver knights that suck. Dream streak still exist? Hell yeah. Yeah, a YouTuber that I am a mod for on Twitch and on YouTube, I guess, but just did a stream on Halloween, but it started right as I was like getting ready for my night. But like definitely lost that streak. This is the downside of being extremely overpowered, is being like, I'll just brute force, I'll just face tank everything. God, I hate that night. Stayed up past midnight because people downstairs were watching the World Series postgame coverage. Dark Orb. Not happy at all. That's a bummer. That World Series seemed like it was pretty crazy. Guess I can like do the blacksmith check and everything, kill Ornstein and Smo. Team won and it didn't make up for that. I don't know what the most optimal pathing here is. It is certainly not what I'm doing. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's still worth. I mean, the Dodgers are still. You know, I like LA teams. I've always liked going to LA. I have a lot of friends in LA, so I'm always stoked when LA teams are doing well. But I do feel you about. It would have been really cool if Canada won the World Series this year. Okay, that's not anything we need. I guess we can kill Ornstein and Smo. Still have a great hero. Calamity Ring. Always a chance. Forgot to check randomized lure vessel. No, I always do that one. The one I usually forget is I guess we'll go kill Ornstein and Smo, even though I don't think that... I forget how it works, but I think if you have Senile Guinevere on, it's like it will never be Ornstein and Smo as a check, I think, or something. But I'll make a Dark Anorlando anyway. Glitchy motherfucker. Did I get the Covenant of Artorias? I did not. Oh my god, dude, what a fucking shit show. Come on, dude, Jesus. I'm like playing this really dumb because I'm overpowered, so I'm like, let me just face tank. Dude, I almost killed them both. It wouldn't have mattered, but... Soft lock the game. I think the way it works is even if you kill them both at the same time, it doesn't actually matter. Because the animations are, like, timed differently. Okay, well now we can go back to the, We can go back to the asylum, but I don't think that's even a key item check. I mean, Stray and Peculiar Doll are still an option, but... Pizza. I don't really know why I lit that. I guess I could rest in it. And then when I die, I get teleported back. What? Alright, let's see if we can do the, Okay, well, we opened it up, but it's not like we were gonna get the dark. I think I need to do this twice. Actually, you know what? No, we still have checks to do here, so let's just do those checks. I don't really care about those guys. I think I went up the wrong staircase here. Yeah. I don't remember if I opened up the shortcut for the blacksmith. Yeah, I need to do some better pathing here. To get to, like, where Siegmeyer is and stuff. I think you just jump and then go up here, right? Yeah, you just jump down and then go up. Yes, here we go. I feel like I should do this before fighting Ornstein and Smo. Ah. What? Backstab. Come on, you fucking guys. Miyazaki, you've done it again. All that for a soul of a brave warrior. I don't think there's really anything over here other than a shortcut. Well, let's have these guys kill me now. I think I got all the checks here. Now I should be back at the beginning of Anor Londo, I think. We can go back to the asylum. I mean, shit, let's just check this chest over here anyway. We also got the orange char ring. Dude, if that was the Lord Vessel, I would laugh very hard. I don't think... Did we get Key to the Seal? We did not, so I'm going to say it's probably not in Anor Londo, or New Londo. Trying to one-hand it. There's still the Black Knight. There's still the Moonlight Butterfly check. Maybe we do that. Bob? That motherfucker. He almost pushed me back up. That would have been really funny if he did. I did not listen to Humanity by the Scorpions. Did you listen to Human by Rag and Bone Man? Yeah, so I guess since we're kind of close to We're close to, the Moonlight Butterfly anyway. Let's go do that. Woohoo! It's like that, the Hydra. Hydra's not a check, but we will need to kill the Hydra to get to, Pursuers! Yo, Reinforced Club, let's go! I wonder if I can just blast the Moonlight Butterfly with, with the Dark Bead. I mean, if not, I got, oh wait, I think it was not active yet. Got his ass. Orange Charred Ring is interesting. There are some, like, Izalith checks that we could do, which would suck. Okay. I guess let's go and kill the Black Knight near the, near Havel and all of that. I don't think there was anything else I wanted to get from him, right? I mean, it might be good to take Repair Powder. We also might want to attune some more magic. We got a lot more spells that we can use. Shit. Fuck! Stupid. Why am I going that way? So yeah, there's still like a couple of places that this could be. It could be in the catacombs, which would be unfortunate. See what our HP is right now. 1869. Getting down to Izalith is kind of a pain in the dick. But we'll kind of make our way towards there. Getting the Orange Shard Ring definitely seems like it might be pointing me in that direction. It could be Ingvard. Maybe I do want to go and fight the Hydra as well. Moonlight Greatsword. Key to the seal. I don't want to see that. That's the exact opposite of what I want to see. Making me think that maybe New Londo. Alright, well, let's go kill the Hydra. We don't need the orange charred ring on. Hey, what's up, Ground Jet? Part took you a week. Well, my first time playing Dark Souls, it took me like 150 hours to beat it. Jesus Christ, dude, we're in a really bad cycle here. Alright, well, I'm... Go! Let's go rescue Dusk. Fighting this crystal guy can be pretty shitty. Insufficient. Okay, well, we can use this against him. Is this the one that you get from the Covenant Dragon? I feel like I've never used this. We'll see what Dusk has for us. I had a feeling that would have a cool move like that. Alright, we can go back and see what she's selling. And then I guess we just make our way. Like, we could go up to Sif, but I feel like that's very unlikely. Putting out there just so we can load her sign. Got more sorcery. We can fight Havel as well. She looks great, dude. Oh, rapier. I'll take that. I could have just duped the, could have definitely duped those there, but I wonder if it makes more sense to do... I don't really think move swapping is all that important right now. Versus magic. Let's try and kill Havel with this. Oh, we don't have any Dark Bead left. Okay, that's fine. Is fine. Him having no poise is very funny. I mean, I guess we can go... Follow the thread of the charred orange ring. I don't think we have the sewer. Wonder what's faster to get back to Firelink, the sewer system there, or just... I think it's just this, honestly. Oh, okay, so... that ladder is the one that leads to, like, this. Yeah, running back through here is so bizarre. Anyone in chat have any ideas of where I should go next? I think, since we have the orange char ring, I kind of want to do that. There are a lot of checks from the seal. Getting the key to the seal, but that being, like, that Black Knight makes me think it might not be. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, Catacombs is still available. It's true. Logan's gonna be pissed at me for some reason now. Man, these fucking guys. I think we'll go... we'll do the Blighttown shit. Let's attune magic. What do we got? Let's do Pursuers. We'll do Dark Orb. Now we're at least gonna be doing a lot of magic bullshit. We did also try and kill... we did try and kill, what's it called? Ceaseless, and... no, I haven't been to New Londo yet. You know what we can do? We can... there is a quick check. Not fully in New Londo. Actually, I don't know if it's... I don't know if it's actually a key item check. So we'll just... I'm gonna trust my gut here. Trusting my gut may be a mistake. If it ends up being this, I will be pretty annoyed. Okay. That's the second time I've died to that. I think you let go of the analog stick there. There's like... I always mix up... so that's like a two-part glitch, and the first part, I can never remember if you want to let go of the analog stick. It's very... it was one of those things, Random Stone, when I was speedrunning Dark Souls, I was like very discouraged by that because I kept failing it. There's a couple of things that you can do to make it better. One is to just remove all of your armor and all of your weapons. Makes it a little bit easier. But then with that, it's kind of concerning because you have these guys here. So you want to be careful of these guys. Okay. I see what I did wrong. Incorrect. So with that one, you have to let go of the left analog stick and then hold the direction that you want to be in. Okay, I think this should be... Alright, sick. Yeah, so it's very confusing, and to the point where I haven't really done that in a while, so I mixed it up. First one, you want to let go of the directional input, and then you want to hit, like, the direction that you're trying to move in. You want to hit it at the same time as hitting roll. Okay, nice, Frostwad. It was like, it's hard to explain. I used to have an input reader on my screen when I was doing stuff like that to kind of help illustrate that. But really what you want to do is make sure you're not holding a directional input at that time. And when you roll, then you push the thing, and then on the next one you have to continue holding the directional input. This fucking guy, dude, he immediately wants you to know the answer. Your dog's been so mad. Oh, is it because of the hour change? The time of year where all pets hate it. No, she's just a jerk. And like humans, Mr. Simpson, some animals are some elephants are just jerks. Mr. Simpson, please stop. You fed around the clock. Yeah, you know who's gonna be big mad? Fish. We're kind of banking hard on this being Lord Vessel being here, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this first. Oh, I wonder if I actually took damage. I did not. Nice. So that's a damage cancel there. A slope damage cancel there, but we're gonna get these checks first. Oh, I thought it might make more sense with the Taurus demons, but it looks like they're still active, so I don't know if this actually makes the sense that I was thinking of it, but it is much brighter, that's true. Lovely spot to fight this fucking guy. I can't remember if that's the Ember. Oh my god, get out of my way, dude. Blight Town Key. Okay, so I think that's what the Ember is. Okay. We're gonna do all these checks here, though. There are some checks down there. Dude, if the Lord Vessel is, like, the check that is the closest to the orange fog gate as it can be, that's so fucked. Like, there's still a lot of checks in the catacombs, but I try to not go there unless I absolutely need to. This song playing during this boss fight is pretty funny. Annoying. not do any damage. Oh, you know what? I meant to... try and level up the catalyst as well. Did I still get the damage cancel there? What a gamer. Fuck, man. What a gamer then dies immediately. Trying to save a little bit of time, you know? You end up losing more. Yeah, I don't know the safe distance to drop here. I guess that's it. You now understand the title of that video? Magic is disgusting in Dark Souls. Magic is really nuts in Dark Souls 1. Especially this, where I have DLC spells. I have DLC spells, which are much, much stronger than the base game stuff. Pursuers feels like it takes a while to actually cast. Doesn't feel too good. There is a chest in this direction. We also can fight that boss. Ring of Steel Protection would have been nice early game. The Demon's Kissed. I feel like the worm will block him. No, it sounds like they're getting closer. Don't stand. Lord Vessel? No good, dude. Let's go ahead and see here. Let's see. This one? So I just checked the hint. I'm gonna check the cheat sheet because this is the point in the hello. How's work? That's good to hear. End of a side passage. What the fuck? Let me check something here. I think I was checking the wrong... That's fucking mean, dude. Okay, so... in the event of like this happening in the rando, I will have someone who knows where, like, who has the cheat sheet and who can help guide me. Yeah, do you know where, apparently? Do you know where the Lord Vessel is? It's one of the more fucked up places it could be. You do, Zia? Where is it? It's in the place that it is. That's true, Zio. According to the hint sheet, it is in the Tomb of Giants. Which is pretty nuts to think because I don't have a light source. Could be the Black Knight. I mean, I guess we can confirm. So this is kind of what I was saying too, like, I'm in fair mode, like all of the placements are supposed to be fair. And this is like an unfair spot. So it could be the Black Knight. No, Zio, not in race mode. So the way the mode that I play in is for like speedrun races, specifically so that it's not just a full-out scavenger hunt. So if you're doing full shuffle, it could potentially be a key item in Ash Lake when you cut the dragon's tail. Like it could be the furthest end of the game. So this is like one of those places where Tomb of Giants doesn't really make sense to kind of go to first because you have to go all the way through the catacombs. There's a number of checks in the catacombs. If I fell there, I would have laughed pretty hard. So we're doing race mode on fair to kind of make it a little more marathon friendly. So another thing that I'm going to do is I will be sending the seed information. Like I'm going to send the cheat sheet and the hint sheet to some speedrunner friends and just be like, does this seem like a good seed for a marathon? In that I won't get like 2 hours into it and then check the spoiler log and find out that it is, in fact, in a position that would be considered unfair. It could potentially be Pinwheel. But you can kind of see the logic of why I don't want to go to the catacombs. Having to run through the catacombs to fight Pinwheel in the off chance that it's a key item. So Pinwheel drops the Rite of Kindling, which is a key item, and it is a part of the shuffle. You want to see me run through the catacombs in the dark? I mean, it's not that rough, honestly. It's really not that difficult. Especially when you're doing a lot of damage. Like, the danger of, like, the catacombs and how dark it is in the Tomb of Giants has more so to do with, like, the fact that all of the enemies are really hard to see and they're really hard to kill, so you're just, like, running around and they're chasing you. In this, it's like, I can just move swap a big fuck you weapon. Let's do this. Yeah, just kill the big skeletons and I'm fine. Bump. Bump. So it's like, this is such a last resort area to go. So like, if I was doing this without the spoiler log, I would probably go to New Londo. I would probably go all around. I want to get more endurance, I think. We are once again... I think it'll be on no, so we gotta keep that in mind. So we gotta... Wait, not do that. Almost forgot. Yeah, ground jet. So for this, since it's a speed run, the goal is to kind of just get as OP as possible as soon as you can. Level up endurance. I don't think I really need to level up strength anymore. Let's just do a bunch of endurance so that way when we move swap, we can still like fat roll. So we'll put the gold tracer on this offhand here. Dude, this song is so fucking good. And then we are going to put rapier here. We don't super need to do this kind of menuing, but probably worth it too. We're going to change this and put it above the bow that we have equipped. So that way we can do the move swap glitch. Let's see if we can do the fast move swap glitch. Ah, just missed it because of the elevation here, I think. Doing it too early? I don't know how I even zoomed in there. That's crazy. Try it one more time. Can't do it the fast way, of course. We'll do it the slightly slower way. Damn, dude, this thing's heavy as hell. We might have to go full Logan mode here. Damn. But what if we... No way, dude. All that endurance. Okay. I wonder if we can do the fast pinwheel stuff. To skip all the way down to pinwheel, because we know it's not in the actual catacombs. What if it was here? That would be funny. That's not a key item, but... I knew... I always forget, like, one. But yeah, when we get, like... If we get to an hour and 30 minutes and I'm, like, still looking around for items, I will have someone, I'm gonna be like, okay, here's the direction you need to go in. Dude, this is a really cool weapon. I've, like, never used this one. That's part of the fun of randomizers as well, is just... using an item you've never used before. Damn it. Did that not kill him? I guess I didn't get the double hit there. We're gonna save. We're gonna rest at this bonfire. Gulp down an entire candy store. That's true. Yeah, you can do some really fun stuff in Dark Souls 1 to get really overpowered. It's kind of what makes the the randomizer much more friendly of a marathon thing. Oh, it'd be nice to have some armor. So I don't know if Pinwheel counts as Tomb of Giants or if he counts as the Catacombs. I would imagine it's Catacombs. But I think we have to go into the area where the fucking blacksmith is. I guess we can check what Matt... God damn it! Fucking Pinwheel, really? I was thinking it would be way worse than that. Okay, I mean, that's still pretty fucked up. We want to go to Undead Parish. He isn't a big tomb, seems like a giant to me. True, but you don't get the title card until after it. Okay, so where do we want to go? Now. I know exactly where we want to go. So yeah, Pinwheel unlocks the Rite of Kindling usually, Ground Jet. So that way you can get up to 20 Estus. Quick travel in Dark Souls. Yeah, so after you beat Ornstein and Smo, you get the Lord Vessel, which is a key item. It's the one I've been looking for this entire time. Because in a randomizer, it's also extremely helpful. Because it allows you to fast travel. So you can't fast travel to every bonfire, but you can fast travel to a lot of them. So going through like 2 hours of a randomizer without the Lord Vessel is kind of a bummer. Sometimes it's like one of the first items you find. You find it right in Firelink Shrine, and then your routing can be a lot more erratic. You can kind of go all over the place if you want. In this case, it was good. Yeah, it's very fun. I mean, this would make for an entertaining run in the marathon. Like, I wouldn't be too upset if this happened, but it's unlikely that this is gonna happen because I'm probably gonna I'm gonna check with I'm gonna check with some of my my homies first. Trying to remember, is it here? Okay, so now we are loading the DLC. More bone. And Purple Coward's Crystal. So this is why I was excited early on to have the Purple Coward's Crystal. We can do what is called a Purple Coward's Crystal Wrong Warp. All this. So I'm going to queue up using the Purple Coward's Crystal. I'm going to run here. This is a pretty tricky spot to do this. I'm going to queue up using the Purple Coward's Crystal. I'm going to continue running. It was close. That felt pretty close. Right, that was a little late, I think. Oh, shit. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. So we gotta run back there. So we basically just need to use the Purple Coward's Crystal. Wait, maybe we can just do it here. I might be able to just do it right here, actually. Actually, no, I think it has to be in that spot because you need to have the DLC loaded. We'll just try it here and see. It doesn't seem like it. Okay, so we got to just do that again. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use the Purple Coward's Crystal while the DLC is loaded. And when that happens, I get teleported into the DLC. And then from the DLC, I'm able to do the Purple Coward's Crystal wrong warp. So I did do the Purple Coward Crystal wrong warp there, and it wrong warped me to the Catacombs, because that's the last stable position that I was in. It just put me in the default spot of the Catacombs. I forgot that when you're doing this to get into the DLC, you don't want to wrong warp the same way. You just need to use the Purple Coward's Crystal, and then it'll put you into the DLC. Fun with loading zones. I think those crystal guys respawn, right? Yeah. I think I can probably just run past these guys and have them not follow me all the way here. But yeah, let's see if I can get into the DLC early. Basically, I'm trying to use the Purple Coward's Crystal with the animation of drinking the Estus. It's been a while since I've done this glitch, too, so... There we go. Battle of Stoicism diffused. And it should put me into the DLC. We don't even have to fight any of the DLC bosses. Because we can just light here, and now we can do the wrong warp. We can warp to Firelink Shrine. Now we're going to place the Lord Vessel. We're going to warp back to Ulasil Township, where we can do the wrong warp. Where I can do it, at least. And now we're going to do it the way... the original way that I was trying to do it. We're going to stack 2 warps on top of each other. The Purple Coward's Crystal trying to get me back to the Battle of Stoicism. And this is the end of it, chat. Just gonna kill Gwyn the old-fashioned way. It's been a while. That's why I love Randomizer like this, where it's like you have an excuse to do the Purple Coward's Crystal wrong warp. I guess we can also put back on Elizabeth Mushrooms. Just in Gwyn can be a little scary. Laptop's GPU is shitting the bed. Constantly black screens without watching a video or stream. Yeesh. Is that the one that you That's not the hat that I wanted. Is that the one that you put Windows 7 on or whatever, Zio? Hey, Witch Cloak. This song plus last boss, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Dance with the Balam fish. Cheap $260 HP laptop from 2016, so it's whatever? Hell yeah. Did I forget to use the Elizabeth mushroom? I did, didn't I? Got his ass. Photo finish. Alright, really mean placement of the Lord Vessel, but kind of shows you how quickly you can, Yo, nice, he dropped the Black Knight Greatsword. Kind of shows you how quickly you can, just warp to the end if you have all the stuff that you need. So there was a lot of backtracking that was unnecessary, but we did it. How's it going, SNES? Sorry to hear about the squirts. But chat, that's where I'm going to leave it for right now. In a little bit, I'm going to be back and playing some more Shadow Tower. We finally made a little bit of progress in Shadow Tower. Let's also check the in-game time here. 2:30, that's around what I was expecting it to be. I'd like to get it down further. And I think with that, especially with, like, if we had the getting the Purple Coward's Crystal early and getting the Lord Vessel early, I think having, like, a vetted seed that someone's like, yeah, this isn't going to be really fucked up of you to look around, as well as having someone at the ready if we get, like, 45 minutes out and it's like, hey, we're still looking for this one thing. You know, someone could always be like, hey, you know, I'm hoping to not have to do that, but that's also a possibility. Make a marathon save. I mean, this is my first one back in a while, and it's around the estimate anyway, so fuck it. Where were the other Lord Souls? That's a good question. Let's check. Honestly, it could be the case where I would find 4 Lord Souls before finding the Lord Vessel, which is never ideal. If that seed was rejected by my team. No, so I would be like sending it to Regal and Ashwin, who have done marathon runs before, and I think if they were like, yeah, having the Lord Vessel on Pinwheel, that's like the last place we would probably try and go. So I think they would be like, no, re-roll it. Because like having the Lord Vessel for a marathon run as early as possible, kind of on the critical path, is more, is definitely something that would be on the lookout. Okay, so Lord Soul. Okay, so Centipede Demon had one of the Lord Souls with the either a tail or arm cut or just killing him. Undead Parish, corner of the room. Corner of lower floor of room with fog wall. Yeah, so we got that was the first one we got. Royal Wood in a pool of large water surrounded by enemies. So one in, I think, the chest. In Royal Wood. Wait, Royal Wood is the DLC. So we would have had to gone to the DLC. Yeah, so let's see. Where is the broken pendant? Duke's Archive on the second floor in a large area of the first. So, like, this seed is like, okay, you have to go to Pinwheel immediately because to actually beat it without glitches, you would need to get to Duke's Archive, which is gated by the Lord Vessel. Rando runs are fun. So, in a marathon sense, though, that is a fucked up one, because it's like, Pinwheel is going to be like, okay, I did all of the other checks. I need to start making my way towards... Because, like, the mentality of, like, a speedrun of a randomizer is, how do I get to the area with the most checks as I possibly can? As fast as I can. So that's why you kind of want to make a beeline for Sen's Fortress. That's why you want to make a beeline for, you know, areas that are not so out of the way. So if you get the Lord Vessel, that makes getting to Quelaag a lot easier too, because you're like, oh, I can just rest at the bottom here and warp back instead of having to backtrack. So having the 4 pendants be gated in, because I think Royal Wood is the DLC, right? Like if that was just Darkroot Garden, where the chest is with the mushrooms, that wouldn't be too bad, but that's still behind, in logic, you would think that's behind the chest, the Crest of Artorias. You want to see me have to fight Manus? So here's the thing, Randomsome. If I get a good seed that is ahead of estimate, then it just becomes an all-boss rush. To where I'm like, okay, well, we got everything we need. We're in go mode. We still have, like, an hour. We still have 45 minutes. Let's just try and kill as many of the bosses as we can, and then I would do that. But if I'm running all around trying to find... You appreciate the respect to Sakuraba in my second file? Hell yeah. If I'm running around trying to find just the Lord Vessel, you know? But I'm gonna call it there. I'll be back in a little bit, chat. We're gonna be playing some Shadow Tower, but I'm gonna go hang out with Frostblood for the rest of her lunch. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm not gonna raid anyone just because I'll be back in a little bit, so... I'll see you guys soon after I get Shadow Tower set up. Bye, guys.